Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is your buddy Lonnie. I just wanted to let you know that this is an intro because I don't really have the capability of making a good one right now. So this is an intro, and yeah, I do have little Christmas lights in my living room. But so I want to apologize in advance. The audio is very, very crappy because I'm using this, which is, I can't take it out of the case because it's a waterproof case. It literally will not come out. So I'm going to work on getting a wireless mic or a new GoPro. I'm thinking leaning more towards the new GoPro because it's the same price as the wireless mic. But long story short, this is my first ever securement video. It is on shingles. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys like it. I know, like I said, the audio is very, it's very low quality, but I will get better as I grow, as I can put you more towards the channel. So bear with me. Hope you guys enjoy it, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Hi YouTube. You guys saw the loading and the unloading, the loading process here to get shingles. Now I'm gonna put you on my chest, and we're gonna show you a securement video, at least the way that I was taught how to do it. At least the way that I was taught how to do it, as far as securing shingles. Bear with me. let's see how this works. Alright, so first things first, I really wish like this would flip. Well, no, because it kind of sees. Alright, I guess we'll make it work. We'll wing it. So first things first is, what I like to do is I like to throw my X straps, my 2-inch straps. Take out my padding part for now. But what I like to do is I like to throw my X straps. Some people prefer to throw those last. I prefer to throw those first. That way, if anything were to happen and they were to come loose, your 4 inches are holding them down so they don't come off, like if something were to happen. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go about halfway back. That's the halfway point right here. This is the halfway point. So you want to go about halfway back. So we'll say right about here. You always want to make sure you use the stake pocket. I mean, you can on the 4-inch straps you can use the regular pockets, but you want to use the 2-inch pockets for your 2 inches. And you basically just want to aim for the corner stack. You throw your 2-inch. And then what I'm gonna do is, see, I got lucky. All my bundles are going the same way, so I don't have to move anything. But you just want to make sure you get it around here and back under here so it makes an X. You really want to get it like right there, and then you tuck it back around, and then you bring this other 2-inch and this ratchet, and you do the same thing on the other side. Hopefully this will work out. I really hope it does. Hope it's not just looking at the ground right now. I feel like it is. Let me try something real quick. Still feel like that's looking at the ground. You know what? I have a let me look. No, hold on one second. I think I have a helmet thing that I could put on my head. Yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna make this work. Bear with me. I'm gonna put it on my head. That way you guys can see from my point of view. Now you guys can see exactly what I see from my eyes. I should probably just do this from now on. I'm trying to use this chest. There we go. Alright. So, I hope you guys can still hear me out there in YouTube world, because I'm a rookie, so stuff like this happens. But as I was saying, if you guys can hear me, hopefully you can. We're going to take the strap and we basically tuck it just like that, as you can see. That way it'll lay flat when you pull it back. Then you want to go back as far as you can to a stake pocket. Nope, I'm trying to do two things at once. There we go. Okay, so put it in there like that. You turn it, lock it in. That way you can pull it tight. You can ratchet strap it. Ow. Okay. And then you pull it tight. Just get a couple of ticks on it. You don't want it super tight right now because you got to put edge protector still. Got to put an edge protector. You don't need to put one there because that's wood. But you got to put an edge protector up there. And you got to get your 2-inch to stay. And then you do the same exact thing over here. What you want to do is you want to look and see exactly what stake pocket you used. And for instance, this one right here is what I used. You just get it tight. Then you aim for the stack. You throw it. Just like that. And as you can see, I'm using 3 points of contact at all times. You don't want to fall. Don't want to get hurt. And you throw. You pretty much do the same thing. You just make sure it's tucked in. Now obviously it's too far over on this side, so you want to kind of shimmy it over a little bit. And it makes an X. It's called Extrapping. For those of you who don't know. You bring this over, and you pretty much repeat the same process. Alright. And you do the same thing. Bring it over. Bring it this way. Okay. Put a couple of good ratchets in it, and you check to make sure your X is still there, which it is. That's what you want. Okay, so now that you got your X straps, you grab your 4 inches. These all came unwound. Of course they did, because they were loose as heck. I just did a trailer swap. I got rid of a good trailer for a crappy trailer, older trailer, at a Home Depot in DeKalb, I think it's DeKalb, Duluth, whatever you want to call it, in Georgia. And that was a cluster in itself. That was my very first one. As you guys know, I'm new to this. So I'm just going to, like I said, I'm showing you guys exactly what I was taught. So you want to pull out your 4 inches, and you want to alternate them. Some people don't. Some people, they like to keep it simple. You know, they just throw them all over the same side. But what I was taught in school here at TMC is you want to alternate your straps. That way you get even securement, even tension. And for a load like this, I'm going to do 2 straps in the front, and then 1 strap for the middle and 2 straps in the back. That way there's plenty of securement. You always want more than enough in the front in case you have a forward shift. That way this holds the whole load down, and then the X strap does its job too. So like I said, you're alternating. So 1 over here, 1 this way, then this one will go back over. Do it as close as we can to the middle as possible. And you just basically just hold it in your hand, unwind it a little bit so you can get a grip on it, and give her a toss. It's good to be tall, especially when you're going down a slope like I am right now. It's good to be tall. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, and then this one will come back. So this one goes here. See, this is also another reason why you don't want to tighten down your straps so tight, because then you can't get the hook on the stake pocket for the trailer. As you see, I got a hill behind me, so it's kind of like just to give it a quick little toss. There's that,
And then, so that one went over, this one comes back, this one goes over. You basically just repeat the process. You know, some guys, seasoned guys, they can look at it and go, okay, I need 10 straps, 5 on each. Me, I still have to count. Like I said, to each their own. But this is just how I do it. It's easier for me. So, like I said, that one went over, this one's coming back, this one's going over, this one's coming back, this one's going over. No. Yeah, let's do it here, because you don't ever want it right in the middle. You don't ever want it right over top of the tire if you can help it. So just do this one, it'll be fine. And like I said, the back one gets double securement too, it gets 2 straps. So you just throw that one, and then this one would come back over, and then this one would go over. And after doing that, then you just go to the other side and you mirror it. So it's once you get them thrown, it's super easy. So you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're missing 5. No, wait a minute. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, so we have, yeah, okay. All right, we're good. So I just take 5 over there with me. Might have to come back because I only got, you know, 2 hands, so I'll just take 3 for now. And we lay 1 there, 1 there, right there, and we lay that one there. Then we need 1, we need 2 more. More. Then we can get our edge protectors on there. That's the fun part, especially when you're in a crappy area trying to get the edge protectors on. But like I said, with this boat, I'm tall, so I can pretty much reach everything. Maybe, yeah, I can pretty much reach everything. So we got this one. It's going right here, and then this one is going right here. And like I said, all it does is it's more than enough securement, and we do that so we don't have any issues as far as worrying about a load shift, or you know, if we have to lock up the brakes for any reason at all, because unfortunately stuff like that happens out here where people cut us off. You know, we're going a certain speed on the highway, and somebody just gotta go faster. They get on the highway and they slow right down, and you know, things can happen. So then we do this one here, and then this one here. Which one? We'll do that one there. Because you can't get it quite in the middle, but if you get enough on it, it isn't going to go anywhere. And then the last one here, and you put this one right there, and then all of your straps are thrown. And then you just line them up. I don't know how, you know, some people do it differently. This is the way that I was taught. Super fast, super effective. Just take it, you flip the strap over to the opposite way of where it's coming down. You run it through one time, pull it back through, just like you see, pull it back through, bring it up. Bring it up, pull it tight, there you go. Pull it tight. You don't want to crank it down yet. You can tighten everything up like this way. You can fold your straps, but you don't want to tighten anything yet because you got to put edge protectors on it still. Well, yeah, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. We'll just go through, fold all these straps up, tuck them in, nice and neat. You want to pretty much lay in there. Once it sucks it down, it's gonna get tighter. This is gonna like pull. It's gonna pull back like this. And it's gonna suck everything in here. You just pull down a little bit, and that's one. And then you just go back and you repeat the process. You want to check and see where your strap is. In this case, I put it here because I don't want to be directly over top of the tire. You want it a little bit forward. Stepping on my strap. Bring this back over, load it there. There we go. Now that's pulling down on that. Because these middle, these middle loads, they're tightly compacted. So as long as you get some good securement and good tension on them as far as pulling down, you don't have to worry about them going anywhere. And you just pull it tight. Want to watch out for the forklift drivers because I want to make sure that they can see you. So I'm wearing my reflective hoodie. TMC policy, you have to have long sleeves, pants, boots, gloves, and a hard hat whenever we're on any job site. And safety glasses if you're not wearing regular glasses. You just want to tuck it in, just like that, and it'll pull itself tight. And that's two. That might be a little. I should be able to get my edge protector in there, but if I can't, let me just loosen that a little bit. There we go. Now I can get my edge protector in there.
Y'all have fun yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go make sure.
Having fun. And like I said, you just run it through, flip it over your hand like so. And you just continue to repeat the process over and over and over and over until it's all done. And then once you get everything tight, everything's secured, and you come back and put your edge protectors on. It can lay over there like that because it'll pull it tight. You just loosen this a little bit. That way you can get an edge protector in there. See, these ones are a little bit more trickier when you have the strap in the way. But it also helps too because, that's the problem with these Bensons. These older trailers, the strap gets, it's in there, it's tight, but it just gets all mangled and tore up, and it doesn't look good. I don't like it. You want to watch yourself too, because you see there's a drop off right here. You can easily roll an ankle, fall down the hill, have a bad day. You don't want that. Tuck this. Might have to loosen this just to get it out of the way for a minute. There we go. Get that out of the way for a minute. Tuck it like that. You could lay it. I'm going to lay this one. This one kind of in the way, so I'm going to lay it down like that. I'm going to go ahead and pull this tight again. See how they're all just, some of them are laying down flat, some of them aren't. And when you tighten this up, it will get tension on itself, and it'll secure that. It won't go anywhere. Where do we go, George? Where do we go? There we go. So like I said, it's basically just repeating the process over and over and over. Once you get your straps thrown, that's the hardest part. Dragging the mud flaps. Just pull it tight. Pull it tight. Come back. Pull your strap. Start rolling. Start rolling. And we tuck it a little bit. Make it look pretty. Bring our last ratchet binder down. Run it through the frame rail, strap rail, whatever you want to call it. People have different names for it. Just call it the side of the trailer. And then we just go to the other side after we get done with this one, and we repeat the process. Pull it tight. Sometimes you see how the strap's like doing this right now. Sometimes it'll do that too in the wind. Definitely not ideal, especially when it's windy. You see, you want to make sure you hold your strap tight. This, ooh, we're going to retire this. Yeah, we're going to retire this strap after this load. Being that it's all wrapped up, it'll be okay. We can just stick it like that. It's not going to go anywhere because it gets super tight. So let's go ahead and loosen that for a minute. Go ahead and loosen that for a minute. Make sure we get a edge protector under there. Then we go to the other side and do the same thing. So I need to slide these. Make sure I have enough. So one there, there. Yeah, we have enough. And then we have one here. Here. There you go. Alright, like I said, when you have a hill behind you like this, it's a little bit more tricky, but it's not impossible. You just have to start folding it, and instead of being able to pull it tight, you just have to fold it. It takes a little bit longer, but you can still do it. Oh, see, I'm messing up. See, I'm a rookie. Don't kill me in the comments. I hope you guys can hear everything I'm saying. I know this GoPro is pretty good. I hope you guys can hear everything that I'm saying. Now I can fold it. I'm like, what am I doing? Alright, then we fold it. Like I said, we just repeat the process. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straps over here. Then we lay our edge protectors on. We'll be good, ready to roll. Taking this load to Florida, sunny Florida. Hopefully it stays sunny. You know, it is the winter time, so anything can happen. Of course. There we go, that one's done. Need to loosen that a little bit so we can get an edge protector under there. And I need to loosen that one too. I'm not going to be able to get an edge protector under there. I always want to watch out for other drivers too. Sometimes they won't see you. There we go. Yeah, now I can get one under there, and I can get one under there. And just repeat the process over and over and over. It's kind of repetitive. Once you do it once, you pretty much got it. If you don't, there's plenty of securement videos, there's plenty of PowerPoints, there's plenty of what you call safety. There's plenty of different options and tools, resources at your disposal. If you're not sure and you don't know and you have a question, and don't ever hesitate to ask questions. Here at TMC, they would rather you call and bug them and ask a million questions than them get a phone call because you lost your load, because you didn't call somebody because you were unsure. This is my third time doing shingles, so I pretty much, I memorized it. I did it twice during training, and now this is on my own. So let's loosen that a little bit. We can get an edge protector under there. I know this is a long YouTube video. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I know some of you guys that are interested in going to school and working for TMC. You guys will find this enjoyable. Some people may laugh at me for something I'm doing, but this is just how I do it. When I get some more complicated stuff, I get some rebar. We'll definitely do a tutorial on how to secure rebar. I know a good truck buddy of mine, Axel. If you guys aren't following him, definitely make sure you go follow his YouTube page too. Trucker Axel Munoz. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But he was my inspiration, and he's guided me and helped me along my journey and my path to TMC. He just did a great securement video on rebar. Couldn't have done it any better myself. So like I said, there's a lot of other drivers, as we call each other, truck buddies, that have great securement. Just to name a few: Axel, Lawful Giraffe. If you want to know the logistics and the no BS way, where it's pretty much just facts, Airborne Trucker. He also is a great motivational tool, great, very informative when it comes to certain things. So I know these guys, on a Facebook level, on a video level, and I met Axel in person. So that's my plug for them. Like I said, I'm just a rookie. Those guys have been around years. Those guys are trainers. I'm just showing you how I was taught. And if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to go ask one of those guys, because they're actual trainers. They train trainees. They train people like me. Alrighty, we are almost ready for edge protectors. Got one strap left. Then we can put edge protectors on, and we can get out of here. We get on the road. Get that over there, like that. Alright, last one. Then I can show you guys how we do edge protectors. Wrapped around my dunnage. he's been through, you know, the training process, and he could be a trainer if he wanted to. I'm not sure if he has a training with him. I didn't see anybody with him, so maybe he's taking a break from training. So now we just tuck it in there, just like so. Loosen this up a little bit, that way we can make sure we get an edge protector on there. All right. Okay, so now we're good. So let's count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need 12 on this side, 12 on that side, and 2 in the front. So we got our 2 in the front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll get our 12 for the other side too. Sometimes they'll stay, sometimes they won't. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we got 12 for the other side. So we'll put these on first. Obviously, if you're short, you need an edge protector pole, but I'm tall, so I can just cheat like this. And we just get them on there. And then we put an edge protector right here on that. That way we don't mess up the shingles on that one right there. There we go, just like that. That right there. And you basically just go down the line. We put the edge protector so one, we don't mess up our strap because they are shingles, and we also don't want to mess up the shingles as well. It doesn't take long. Yeah, see, I can just do it with my hands, so it goes pretty quickly. That one was a little tighter, but I got it. No worries, no issues, no problems. That one. And then we just take the other set of edge protectors and we'll go over to the other side. And then once we get all the edge protectors on, then it's just strapping it down and then sending it down the highway. See, that's why I like to throw my straps, because they're over top of them now. I like to throw my 2-inch straps first, because now they're over top, or my 4 inches are over top of my 2 inches. That way, when I strap down my 4 inches, my 2 inches I don't have to worry about them moving at all. So we just put our edge protector on there. 3 points of contact. Grab these. Go down the steps. And we just do the same thing over here. We just take our edge protectors. This one we actually might get away with it, where we don't have to use 2. Just use 1 right there. Just like that. Just put them up there. See, I think I'm going to have 1 extra because I was able to use 1 edge protector for 2 straps on this side. Almost done. All we got to do is tighten her down. Come on, get up there. That one wanted to be a little difficult. I think it gave me the same issue over on the other side too. There we go. All of our edge protectors are on. Now we just tighten down our straps. Take this tight. Make sure that's tight. Definitely want to make sure your X strap is. See, that's still a little loose. I'll tighten it down once I get the other side. Yeah, that side was still a little loose. So I'll give it some more cranks. You just want to get it until you can't crank it anymore. That way you know it's tight. See? Alright. These will make a sound. But yeah, you can see that's super tight now. So, we'll get our bar. We'll go outside. We're already outside. CRX made a perfect X. Nothing's going to go anywhere there. Go ahead and get a couple good more cranks on this. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's much tighter now. Don't have to worry about that going anywhere. Now we just crank her down. Pull her tight. You want to make sure that these are definitely snug. You don't have to make them super tight, but you want to make sure that that doesn't move and that makes a sound. That one's good to go. And you just do the same thing all the way down. Make sure that's tight. Still a little loose. Tighter. A little more. There we go. You want to hear that sound every single time. Sorry about that noise. Sometimes these winches are it's metal on metal, so hear that? Did that come loose? Sure did. That's why you want to be careful. You always want to wear gloves too, because it came loose. You always want to make sure that that's locked down. I apologize about your ears. We'll check that. Make sure that's tight. I had these super loose, so I can make sure I can get my edge protectors in there. Almost. Not quite. There we go. You want to hear that sound. Then we just come over here and do the same thing. Bada boom, bada bing. Ooh, that was loud. That hurt my ears. Nope, not quite. Almost. Nope. That didn't work. Let's loosen this for a second. The edge protector slipped off. Don't want that. That's why you want to always be looking. Sometimes you'll have these issues, but you need to catch them so you don't run into issues as far as load claims or one of your straps getting messed up. Alright, almost done, almost done. Tighten this up, crank it up. Almost. A little more. There you go. You always want to hear that sound. Then that way you know nothing's going anywhere. That is so loud. I'm gonna put a disclaimer in the description. Say headphone users, be aware. Be aware when it comes to actually strapping down the load, because it will hurt your ears. Because it hurts my ears right now. That's tight, that's tight. That's not going nowhere, that's not going nowhere. Last one. Last one. Then we can take this ride. There we go. That's tight. That's tight. Edge protectors aren't going anywhere. Alright, YouTube. And now, the moment that you guys have all been waiting for. I promised you guys I would do a reveal. Promised you guys I would do a reveal. Well, there she is. A 2020 Peterbilt 579. In all her glory. 13011. You guys see me on the road, give me a holler. Give me a honk. Give me a, wave. Let me know you saw me. Here's the truck. I know you guys have all been wanting to see it. I told you guys I would show you guys. But I've been super busy, with work and everything else. But here's my girl. In all her glory. Until next time, stay safe. Definitely let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below. Stay safe. Yeah. Like I said, stay safe.